Download an A-Games formula.
3, 2, 1. What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love. Salute to all the visionaries. Salute to all the visionaries that's in the building. Salute to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Salute to the A-Game family. Salute to the A-Game nation. We back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to y'all. If y'all are out there, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. After y'all hit the like button, make sure y'all share the show. Share the show. Share it on your community tab. Anywhere that you share videos, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is very much appreciated. Make sure you get this video out there. It's very much appreciated. So shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Let me go to the chat. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to AP. Salute to you. I appreciate you for stopping through, AP. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Sutton, in the building. Salute, my brother. Shout out to Boss Man. Salute. Shout out to Sir O in the building. Salute to my brother, the Bishop, A-Game family, A-Game nation. We here. Salute. Shout out to Tone Malone in the building. Shout out to you, bro. As always, man. Queen of C, welcome. Salute to you. Shout out to She. We here. Shout out to everybody that's in the clouds. Shout out to everybody that's going to be coming through. And before we get into the topic, I got to shout out my brother, the Book of Ronan, because he inspired this topic. So shout out to my bro. Make sure y'all go follow him. Just go to your YouTube search box and type in the Book of Ronan. You can find my brother over there. He's definitely part of the A-Game family. He's definitely the A-Game nation. And he's definitely over there pumping out great content. So if you want to hear content dealing with health, exercise, if you're a vet or if you know any vets that need any encouragement, any empowerment, that's what my brother's doing over there. So make sure y'all go over there and check my brother out. So salute to my brother because he definitely inspired this topic. And today we are going to do something a little different here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. You know, because usually I'm going constantly in on the internal five of the 10 life values. The internal five. As y'all know, I have been deemed the poor righteous teacher of the space because I'm constantly hammering home the internal five, mainly spiritual value in this illustrious 10 life value system. You know, shout out to our brother Father's Time. And I decided today we are going to go into one of the external five of the 10 life value system. Something that a lot of us brothers take huge part in here on YouTube. And this is no shot at nobody, but I think a lot of the content is leisure based. This is why, we look for the content that is more relaxed and more of a man cave slash barbershop ish type of question, type of conversation. So I said, let me go into leisure, because leisure is something that a lot of us brothers take part in, not only here in the space but offline. If you see, just look at social media. For the most part, a lot of brothers are sitting back and we're partying. We're partying, we're vacationing. We're constantly traveling. We're constantly showing ourselves in great places of leisure. You know, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. Last year, well, it's coming up on a year, but last year I showed myself going on my anniversary trip, and I documented it. It's on my channel, and I went to St. Thomas, and it was a great thing because it ties into the topic. And I will be attaching the other stream I did about leisure to this stream, so y'all can get a gist of what leisure value is. But leisure value is supposed to be downtime for you as a man to recharge. And I spoke about this in a previous stream that I did about leisure value, because a lot of us can be destructive in our leisure time, meaning we don't use that time to actually benefit ourselves. We think downtime is laziness, just sitting around and not doing anything, just sitting around flipping through the TV. We think that well, it is leisure, but it's not healthy. See, because the purpose, or the true purpose of brothers taking that downtime or needing that time, it is for creative recharge. It is so we don't begin to develop health issues. See, now let's go back to the chart. See, because this is why I love the 10 life value system so much, because it addresses the man from the inside out. And as we know, as above, so below, as within, so without. So if it's still going to go back to the inside of a man, because if you have poor spiritual value, meaning you don't value yourself that much, you don't value your time. So what you're going to do is, in your leisure time, you're going to do destructive things. You're going to hang out in destructive places. You see? But when you understand that you have to heal before you build, you would understand that leisure, right, or good quality leisure time is for creative recharge, because what it actually does is it keeps you healthy. See, leisure, proper leisure, is supposed to keep you healthy, brothers. That's what it's supposed to do. That's why when my brother broke down the 4 C's, and one of them was creative recharge, a light bulb came on my head immediately. And I said, that is the true purpose of leisure. Because not only did it come in my head as a thought, but it stuck with me in my spirit, because we just proven that literally as the A Game family met up. We just proved that. We just proved that good quality leisure keeps us healthy. It gives us creative recharge. Just look at the quality of the content we've been putting out since our meetup. And this is not me tooting my horn, or, I'm not doing that. But the facts are the facts. And that is the true purpose for leisure time, brothers. So when you get time off, right? If you want to go hang out with your project friends, why don't you get them out of the projects? See, I just touched on this in another video where I spoke on boys in the hood. And I asked the question, are your hood friends your good friends? And that wasn't me, going at my friends that grew up in the hood, because some of those guys are my good friends. But it all goes back to a man's thinking, his mentality. So if you know that you got a good dude, take him out the hood. You want to go spend time with him, take him out the hood. Yo, let's go over here. Yo, let's go hang out over here. Because you understand the power of good quality leisure and how that will help your brothers and how that will help you. See, it's a difference between catching up in front of the project building, having a drink, than taking your homeboys and y'all go and sit down in a bar or sit down in a decent restaurant and sit down and eat and have drinks. It's a difference. It's a higher quality. So the time that's being spent will be quality time. And brothers, I know, will appreciate it more. This is why you shouldn't go and hang out in the hood with your friends. I'm not telling you to leave your friends behind, because some of them brothers might be good brothers. But go take them out. Yo, let's go somewhere else. I don't feel comfortable hanging out here no more. We grown men now. We have families. We family men. We have children. Let's go sit down and let's go have some drinks and have some food. And what I need brothers to understand is that could be a life changer. Just doing that with brothers could be a life changer, man. Because after our meetup, I looked at a lot of things different. It felt good to be around positive, uplifting, empowering people. It's good to be around people that you know that are really there for you. And what I want brothers to know is those are the type of people you should be spending your free time with. Because at the end of the day, as a man, especially being black men here, and when I say here in the US, shit, globally, man, we know what we deal with on a daily basis. So we need that recharge because everyone is always expecting us to be able to go out and produce, right, brothers? Everyone is looking for black men to go out every day and to fight, to go out every day and to build, and to go out every day and to produce, and to change things. But when do we recharge, brothers? When do we recharge? How do we recharge? Recharging is not going to Miami on Labor Day and end up getting into a brawl with your homies because y'all drunk in the club and now you done caught a case. That's bad leisure. And it's not because Miami is a bad place to go. It's because of the quality of the people you're going with. But see, you don't understand this because you don't understand the power of leisure. The power of leisure is for our creative recharge. It is so we can remain mentally and physically healthy. The entire trip, all we were doing was laughing. Laughing, 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 laughing and building. So to anybody that's in the chat that supports the Crimson Cure, that supports my brother the Bishop, that supports Young Manhood, that supports Ebo Sosa, that supports my brother the Book of Ronan. If you're wondering why you see the content elevating, it is because of this creative recharge. Because even the ones who couldn't make the trip, they expressed to us how powerful that was and how that motivated them. They saw everyone was genuinely smiling, genuinely laughing. Wasn't no capping. There was nobody trying to front or pretend to be something they wasn't. And we all needed this time. We all did. We all did. We needed that recharge. We needed that reassurance to say, oh yeah, this is this, yeah. And if I could just speak for my A-game family, we all felt the same way when we left. We all felt the same way when we left. This is why the content has been so potent. This is the type of leisure we need to be indulging in, brothers. You see? Because at the end of the day, what we've did was we created memories. We created events in our mind that we'll never forget. This is what friendships are about. You should not be going on vacation with people who are not your friends, brothers, because your leisure time should be important to you and it's supposed to be sacred. It is not supposed to be shared with any and everyone. Because what? It goes back to creative recharge, which ties into what? Two values. Creative recharge ties into spiritual and health. Your creative recharge ties into your spiritual and your health. And with that recharge, you can what? You can continue being the best dad, striving to be the best dad, the best brother, the best uncle. With that creative recharge, you're going to look different. You're going to appear different to people. Your spirit is going to change. I had a conversation with my dad a little earlier, and he was asking me about the pictures that I was posting on my Facebook from the trip. And he was saying how my stepmoms was like, yo, I'm not going to say my government name, but he looked happy. I never really see him smile like that. And I say, yeah, because I was in a company of good quality people. I was on vacation with good quality people, Dad. That's why I was smiling. We was laughing the whole time. We ate good food. Next time I'm gonna make sure y'all pick up a better dwelling quarters, but other than that, the creative recharge was powerful, man. Let me repeat this again, brothers. Stop going on vacation with anybody. You should not be spending your leisure time with people you don't know. If you haven't made a connection with them, which is another one of the 4 C's that my brother, the Book of Ronan, broke down, which we'll go into another time. But if you don't have a true spiritual connection, see, it got to be past money. It has to be past the money. If you don't spiritually align with these people, you should not be on vacation with them. They should not be in your sleeping quarters. They shouldn't be around you in no intimate settings. And that's what your leisure is supposed to be for you. It is supposed to be a time where you come, you relax, because you know when this time is over, you got to go back out there and you got to do what you need to do. So you shouldn't have anybody around you. That goes for even your family, not just friends, but even your family. You don't just go on vacations with your cousins because they're your cousins. No. What is the quality of him? What is he about? Do I have to worry about this dude embarrassing us because he don't know how to act? Do I have to worry about this? Is he a rude guy? We in a restaurant, he being disrespectful to the waiters and got people feeling uncomfortable around him because he's just real rude and brash for no reason. See, brothers, you have to cherish your leisure time with the quality of people that's around you. That's why I don't have a lot of people around me, period. Because I'm an intimate guy when it comes to people that I want around me or that I will allow to be around me. And see, the A-Game family, they know that. They saw that. They felt it. I don't like any and everybody around me. I'm going to vet your spirit before I even allow you around me. See, they understand this about me now. See, so what that does for me is that allow me to let my guard down, to allow them to see different sides of me. And that gave them more of an understanding of who I was and who they came to see. See, we got that from each other. We all learned this from each other. So now, in return, what that does is we can go out and we could be more effective leaders. See, that's what the recharge is about, brother. It's so you can come back out and continue to effectively lead. Especially for us brothers. We already know that black male leadership, we're going to get the biggest pushback because they don't want us leading nothing. They don't even want us leading our household. So standing in solidarity with other brothers and showing camaraderie, we're going to get the biggest pushback. As y'all saw, me and my brother Bishop is big guys. Nobody was scared around us. Nobody felt threatened. But they're going to put that out there. They're gonna put that out there, especially with me. Because my delivery is different, my cadence is different. So the slander, and all of the things that come along with doing what we do, we gotta recharge from that. Read in the comments. I just had a dude come in the comment section from the show I did the other day. Shout out to Hills In. Appreciate you, family. He said, ready to enter a float tank. Got to catch the playback. Appreciate you, family. Appreciate you. Much love. But a guy just came in the comment section the other day under the video that I did about, Cuomo shutting down, New York City and declaring a state of emergency. And I noticed that one of the main pushbacks that I get from a lot of other men that are not black, they don't really have a problem with my message. They have a problem with me speaking to my brothers. Because what this dude said was, he basically tried to dismiss the fact that brothers were going to be affected by what's getting ready to come down in New York. Like this stuff isn't aimed at us. And he tried to make it seem like, oh, it's for everybody. And I told the dude in the comment section, respectfully, I'm speaking on my brothers because I am a black man. What is wrong with me speaking to my brothers for my brothers? And see, me creating a platform is something that I decided to do because I was doing this in my neighborhood in the streets. But it was falling on deaf ears. So I said, okay, I'm doing something wrong. I said, we need a platform so more people can hear. And so the right people can hear. You see? So the things that are said about me here on YouTube, oh, I'm angry, I'm mad. Oh, he just mad because he broke. Oh, he's just this, he's just that. Oh, he just doing anything because, he just saying anything. Oh, he's a poor righteous teacher. Oh, I've been hearing this for years. I heard this out in the streets. And see, this stuff takes a toll on you. Because you know why you're doing what you're doing. Living out your purpose. You know this. Recognize for that. So what that does is that puts extra stress on you. That leads to a lot of doubt. So you need that creative recharge. You need that quality leisure time with the right people. Question. Let me ask a question. Shout out to Perfect Timing Podcast. Salute. Appreciate you for tuning in, bro. Who could Malcolm go to when he had to deal with them demons that he had to deal with, who was constantly attacking him? Who could Malcolm go to for that creative recharge? Who could Malcolm go to? Who could Martin go to? Who could Khaled go to? Who could we go to, brothers? Who can help us recharge? See, everybody likes to talk about, oh, black men need to lead. Black men need to lead. Do you know what comes along with leadership? Huh? Do you know what type of pressure comes with leadership? See, who's there or who was there for those brothers that had to deal with that? Who could those guys go and hang out with? Malcolm couldn't go hang out with his pimp friends. Who could Martin go and hang out with? Who could Khaled go and hang out with? Think about this, brothers. Think about this. Who could you call really when you really need somebody to talk to about something dealing with man shit? Not somebody you could just call to borrow a couple of dollars, because that's cool too. But who could you call when you contemplate suicide? Huh? Who could you call? Who could you call? That's why you gotta be careful of your friends, man. You gotta be careful who you're hanging around. Because if they cannot help you creatively recharge, they don't know you. And if they don't know you, they can't love you. They can't love you, brother. And if they don't love you, they don't respect you, brother. So why you around them? Why you in Miami with him? Because he had enough money to pay for a flight too? I don't hang out with dudes like that. Go about your business. I'm a family man. That even ties down to my friends. You my family. If you not my family, then if I don't consider you my family as a friend, I'm not talking about a family friend. I'm talking about family. Like you not my blood, but you my family. If I don't call you that, if I don't treat you like that, you'll never know where I live. You'll never know. You'll never get a chance to be around my children or be around my wife. You know why? Because you're demonic. You know why? You know how I know that? Because all you do is spiritually deplete me. Every time I'm around, I feel depleted. I feel defeated. I'm always losing. So I don't hang out with you. Because every time I'm around, all I got to do is give, 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 give. I don't get shit. I don't get anything but more problems thrown in my lap. That's why you got to be careful who you're hanging out with. You got to be careful, brothers. Because if they cannot recharge you creatively, they're not good for you. They're not good for you. And one thing my brother Ronan always told me since day one, he used to say, DS1, it's about quality. Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. Our brother and my mentor, Dr. Holman, he always tell me, Sheep, pay attention to detail. It's not about what you do, it's how you do it. Quality. Quality. When we speak on the A-game lifestyle, quality. So your leisure time, brothers, is supposed to be of quality. You are supposed to hang around quality people. Not just going somewhere and spending a bunch of money for a look. See, because I could go to Colombia. It's beautiful, right? But if I'm going to Colombia with a bunch of gutter rats and gutter snipes and maggles, I'm going to come back home broke. I'm going to come back home unfulfilled. Because I'm going to have to do a bunch of stuff that I don't want to do because I'm with some maggles and some gutter snipes. All they want to do is go around and get drunk and eat and smoke hookah and get drunk again. Running around the island drunk, making noise. Gutter rat stuff. See, that's not going to recharge me. That's going to deplete me further. It's going to deplete my pockets. It's going to deplete me spiritually. A lot of y'all go on these carcations. You spend a bunch of money and you're still spiritually bankrupt. You're still spiritually bankrupt. You know why? Because that was not good quality leisure time. That wasn't good leisure. That was you going to spend a bunch of money trying to show off around a bunch of spiritually depleted other people. See, you can't satisfy a spiritually depleted person. You can't do that, brothers. Hyenas are never full. The appetite of a hyena is never enough. So you have to be careful of who you spend your leisure time with. See, because a hyena going to devour you on all levels. She going to deplete you sexually, which is spiritually. She going to deplete you mentally. She going to deplete your pockets. This is why most of y'all come off y'all vacations and you're still in the same mood. You're still in the same mood. Shout out to Perfect Timing Podcast. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the super sticker. Much love to you. But brothers, we have to understand what leisure value is about. You have to understand the power of leisure, what leisure is for. See, after the A-game meetup, I truly understood the power of good leisure time. I understood why now, and I'm gonna go off a little bit, but it ties into the topic. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. And I'm intense. This is what I was told by one of my friends. And she said, your intensity, your passion can be misconstrued with anger, with aggression. But she told me, I understand what it is. I know what it is. And my brothers told me the same thing. You see? See, a lot of people will not understand who you are until they get to be around you. See, a lot of us get caught up in these YouTube characters because to some extent, we all have to have some form of entertainment with our content. You see? But when you around good people, you'll exactly get that reassurance for you to say, okay, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Go back and recharge. Because we need that passion. We need that intensity. So we're going to make sure you're good. Now, this goes back to the question I asked a few minutes ago. Who did Malcolm have to go to of that caliber? Did he have a group of people that cared for him like that, to allow him to go and creatively recharge? Did Khaled have that? Did Martin Luther King have that? Did any of our black leaders have that? Or were they surrounded? Huh? Did any of our black leaders have that? Or were they surrounded by snakes and charlatans? This is why we watched our brothers get ran down. They did not have a chance to recharge. Malcolm had to stand at his window with a shotgun. He couldn't even sleep. He didn't have no time to recharge. See, that's what leisure is supposed to be about. The recharge. The recharge. And it's not just for you to go and recharge on your own, but you need the right people around to help you. Y'all are helping each other. That's what a vibe is. You hear everybody say, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. You know, everybody, hashtag, it's a vibe. Hashtag vibes. What is vibes? Vibration. See, if you cannot creatively recharge around people, there's bad vibes. There's bad vibes. And if there's bad vibes, you're dealing with poor quality of leisure. Poor quality of leisure. Which in return will only deplete you further, brothers. It's going to make you more destructive. It's going to make you more obstructive. Because you don't understand the power of leisure and what it is intended for, and why when you go to any doctor, they tell you downtime or free time is needed, which is leisure time. Quality leisure, though. Quality leisure. Anniversaries, annual events, arts and crafts, board games, ceremonies, get-togethers. Quality leisure. Quality leisure. Most of you brothers, y'all go on these little vacations, y'all go to Miami, all y'all do is eat at the Waffle House all day and walk around on the strip with big bottles, getting drunk, making noise. further destroying yourselves, brothers. That's not what leisure is about. Your leisure time is not for you to go and get as drunk as you could so you could pass out and not remember anything. See, people who do that is suffering from mental health issues. They're dealing with some spiritual issues that is now affecting their mental health. My brother, the bishop, just spoke about this. A person who wants to drink till they pass out and not remember anything is dealing with spiritual affliction, spiritual affliction, trauma. And they're using the alcohol to soothe the mental pain. And now it has turned into a mental health condition. This is why you must heal before you build, because you have a lot of brothers who are drinking and eating themselves to death. This is why in the word health, you have the word heal. Okay? This is why a lot of your so-called high-value men don't value their health. Those same blue-collar guys, a lot of those guys got gout problems. They could barely walk. A lot of them is taking high blood pressure pills. They got diabetes, but they making six figures. So they go and take all the money and they go and they vacation around more toxic people that's not going to help them heal. And this is why we're dying early, fellas. Even with the money, we're still dying early. Why isn't the money keeping us alive longer? Because we don't want to heal. We don't want to understand what creative recharge is. Creative recharge is healing. It's mental healing, emotional healing, recharge. So we come together and we get these things out so we can recharge, so we can heal as a family. Because what comes after health? What comes after health? Family. See, you get your mind right, brother, then you'll want to be a dad again. You get your mind right, brother, you'll understand that a dad and a father is nothing but titles of leadership. And if you're running from that, you're running from leadership. You ain't running from no woman. You running from what God ordained you to be, which is a leader. That's why he ordained you leadership over your family. But you got to get your mind right, brothers. You got to get around the right people. You got to start being around the right people in the right environments. You can have those epiphanies. You can sit down and have those real conversations so you can recharge and you could come back out and operate and be the best version of yourself. See, because that's what the 10 life value system is about. A system that teaches brothers to become the best versions of themselves that they want to be. So if you're a thinking black man, Pay attention to your leisure value, brother. Pay attention who you hang out with. Because if the environment and the people in that environment does not speak to your recharge, which is your development, where you are is toxic and the people who are there toxic. And if you stay there, you'll die. And you're going to suffer before you die. So shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for coming through this afternoon. Make sure y'all like the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I appreciate that, Queen of C. Appreciate the super sticker. I appreciate the donation. Much love to you. Capricorns are good and real people. My dad is one. I bet you love your dad too. Shout out to Queen of C. I bet you love your dad. He a Capricorn. I bet you love the hell out your dad. And he love you. And he show you he love you. He love you hard. He don't play no games. Shout out to China. What's going on, China? What's going on? Shout out to my man Zeus Flippy in the building. Salute. But make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show. If y'all enjoyed the show, donate to the show. Cash App $SheepStaysLeepTV is where y'all can go. Shout out to everybody who has donated. If you donated, you hit the super chat, you hit the Cash App. I appreciate all the donations. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everybody who fell out the clouds. I appreciate everybody who stayed in the clouds too. Much love to y'all. It's all love. I appreciate the love and the support. But before we wrap it up, make sure, brothers, you join this A-game lifestyle. This is a lifestyle promoting optimal health for us men. Optimal health for us men. Fellas, let's go back. Let's go back to the chart. Health is supposed to be the second most paramount thing in your life. If you love yourself, you'll understand that health is an investment. It is not an expense. Begin to look at your life, brothers, and your health as an investment and not an expense. Because if you don't begin to invest in your health, it'll be an expense later when you're laid up on them surgery tables and you're laid up in these hospitals. So begin to look at health as an investment and not as an expense. Join this A-game lifestyle. This is a lifestyle promoting optimal health. It deals with our energy, our vitality, our strength, and our libido, brothers. We're talking about recharge. Join this A-game lifestyle. Get down in the description box. Click that link, and at your checkout, type in promo code SHEEP and the number 10. That's SHEEP and the number 10 to get a discount off on your purchase. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to all the visionaries. Salute to the A-game family. Salute to the A-game nation. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
For over 2 decades, we focused on one philosophy, the 10 life values. A system that helps us examine our lives, our vision, our leadership. Our products and our services are exclusively for men, all men. The ones who teach and mentor our kids, maintain our livestock and grow our food, make and repair our products, saves us from catastrophe, and protect our nation. The 10 life values are woven into every product and service we create. Because at the end of the day, our vision is to see all men from every community equipped with the appropriate processes and the necessary tools to be excellent fathers and the best version of themselves they can be.